Russian oil tanker on fire after strike by Ukrainian drones in Krasnodar Krai. This is the Tuapse oil terminal. Ukraine struck it 3 or 4 days ago, and we've gotten more information about the damage, specifically to the Shadow Fleet tankers that were trying to fill up at this terminal when Ukraine struck it. So the terminal has taken severe damage. There were a couple ships that were docked, currently loading up, and these are the reports we're getting from Russian Telegram channels about the damage to the ships. The first one is the small vessel Nord. Apparently it was completely destroyed. There was a fire on the Shadow Fleet tanker Pollux. It's registered in Panama. It was carrying 40,000 tons of petrol at the time. There was a fire on the tanker Chai, registered under Liberia. It was carrying 56,000 tons of products at the time. There was a fire on the tanker Coastbuster, registered in the Bahamas. It didn't have any cargo. There was a fire on the tanker Saturn, registered under Russia, also without cargo. This is something that I've always wondered that Ukraine doesn't do. Like, they don't try and sink Shadow Fleet tankers going into the Black Sea. Obviously don't strike them when they're full and leaving, but when they're returning and empty, seems like a good opportunity. My assumption the last couple years is that Ukraine doesn't do this because then Russia would go after Ukraine's grain shipments. There's kind of like this truce that Ukraine won't strike Shadow Fleet tankers in the Black Sea if Russia doesn't strike grain ships trying to go to Odessa. But if the ships are filling up at an oil terminal, I guess maybe that those ships are fair game.